just finished practicing sorting your words, right? Can you tell me what vowel we're working on?
Short I.
Mm-hmm.
Long I.
Short I and long I. What does short I say?
Wait, no.
See, we have the picture here to help you. What is this a picture of?
Pig.
And if you stretch the word pig, p-ig. Can you try that?
Pig.
Okay, what sound does the I make in pig?
Oh.
So short I, right? And we read all your words in your short I column. Now, you said we're also working on long I, right? Like what picture? What clue did they give you?
Kite.
Kite. Let's stretch the word kite. Kite. Can you stretch it?
I.
Okay, and we hear what sound?
I.
We hear I, so it's long I. And we talked about how this is a CVC pattern for short I and CVCE for long I, right? What was the rule we learned about when there's an E at the end? Do we hear the E when we read the word?
No.
No, it's silent E, right? And we say he's magic. What does magic E do?
Make it say I.
Makes what say I?
Letter I.
The
Vowel.
the vowel say I, okay? So we're going to move these out of the way and we're going to do an activity to practice short I and long I. But before we start, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing, okay? We're going to have a word and it's going to tell you to build a word. So I'm going to build this word. Do you know what that word says?
Rip.
Rip. Is that long I or short I? Short I. Why don't we keep our headings out? Would that help you?
Yes.
Okay, so we have pig for short I and kite for long I. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, add an E to the end of the word. Right here. You can slide the E down. What's the word now?
Rip.
Well, it was rip, right? But when we put magic E there, what happens to the I?
Right.
Say it again.
Ripe.
Ripe. What happened to the I? It went from short I to
Long I.
long I. Okay? Can you add an S to the end of the word? So now what's the word? It's the same thing.
Right.
Yep, it's the same thing. We just added an S. Ripes. Okay, let's take away the E and the S. Can you change the R to an S? What's the word?
Sip.
Sip. Good. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to play a word game. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your pencil. So the first thing they want you to do, can you read what number 1 says?
Start with the word bit.
Bit. Good. So we're going to build the word bit in our box. Oops. There we go. All right. So now, what's number 2 say? Can you read the directions?
Add E to the end.
Okay. So can you find E in our pile and add E? How does it change the word? What's this word? Fight. So what happened to the vowel?
And got long.
It turned to long I because what's our rule?
The E makes it turn to I.
Awesome job. Can you write the new word on the line? So when we added E to the end, we went from bit to
Bite.
bite. Good job. All right, let's read number 3. What's it say to do?
Add S to the end.
So let's add an S to the end of the word.
Huh.
You see S? What's the new word you made?
Bits.
Well, remember, was this long I or short I if there's an E?
Bites.
Bites. Good. Write your new word.
What about my phone?
All right, let's say, what's number 4 tell us to do?
Change B to K.
All right, let's change that B to a K. So that's the initial sound, right? We're changing the first letter. So how does the word change now? What new word did you make?
Kites.
Kites. Good. Can you write that on the line? Okay, what's number 5 say?
Remove the S.
Okay, let's take the S away. What word do you have now?
Kite.
Okay, write kite on the line. Okay, so we're building different words. What's number 6?
Remove the E.
Remove the E. What happens when we take an E away from a word?
It doesn't make the long I.
It doesn't make long I sound. So how does the word change now?
Kits.
Kit. Is kit the same thing as a kite?
No.
No, so it changes the whole word, right? Okay, let's write kit on the line. And then we're going to read number 7. What's the directions tell us to do?
Change K to F.
So we're changing that initial letter sound, right? K to F. What's the new word?
Fit.
Fit. Good. What do you know about the words kit and fit?
They rhyme.
They rhyme. Good job.
Can I write it?
Yeah, you can write it. And then I think we're on number 8, right?
Yeah. Change T to N.
All right, so are we changing the initial letter or the final letter?
Final.
Okay, so change T to N, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see N? What's the new word now?
Fine.
Okay, is there a magic E here?
No.
So there's no E telling the I to say its name. So is this long I or short I?
Short.
What does short I say?
Fin.
Fin, good job. Does this word look familiar to you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was a sick.
It's in your shorts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on number 9. Now, what does it say?
Add E to the N.
All right, add an E to the end of that word. How does it change the word? We went from fin to
Fine.
fine. So how did the vowel change?
The I went to long.
To a long I now. Okay, write the word on the line. Okay, now number 10 says
Change F to P.
change an F to a P. So we're changing the initial letter, right? The first letter. What new word do we have?
Pin.
Okay, we have magic E here, so it can't be pin because magic E tells the vowel to magic E.
Pine.
Yep, because what does magic E do? Magic E tells the vowel to
Change it to long I.
a long I, so it's
Pin.
not pin,
Pine.
pine. What do you know about the word you made before that? Fine and pine, what?
Right.
They rhyme. Now the next direction tells you to,
Add S to the
so
N.
now add S. What word did you make?
Pines.
Pines. Now what happens when we add an S to a word? Why do we put an S at the end of a word?
To make it pines.
Right, makes it pines, but what does that mean? We had pine means how many?
1.
1, but if we add an S to the end, it means
More.
more than
1.
more than 1. Good. Okay, now what does it tell us to do?
Remove the E and the S.
Okay, remove E and S. Now what do we have?
Pen.
Pin. Long I or short I?
Shorter.
Okay. How did you know that it was short I?
Because the E removed.
Because you took the E away, right? The E's not telling the vowel to say its name. Okay, next direction.
Change P to W.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, what's your word? Now remember, you had pin, right?
Pin.
Okay, you had pin. All you did was change the first letter. So pin and
Win.
do what? Pin and win.
Rhyme.
Rhyme. So all you did was change the first letter. Okay, next direction.
Add E to the N.
Okay, go ahead. Are the headings helping you?
Yeah.
Okay. Long I or short I? Because it follows the C,
V, C,
E pattern. So what's your word?
Y.
Good job. Write it on the line. And then we're going to read, I think we're on 15.
Add S to the N.
Okay, find S. Add it to the end.
Wins.
Is it long I or short I?
Long
We have magic E, right? So it's the same as this word. All we did was add an S to it. So it's not going to change the word. You're just going to add an S. So what's the new word?
Line.
Good job. And then we just have one more direction. Okay, the last direction says
Change W to L.
change W to an L. And tell me what the new word is.
Lines.
Lines, good job. So tell me, what did you learn from doing this activity? What did you learn about short I and long I? How did you know when it was long I?
Because the E makes it long I.
So when you saw words with an E at the end, you knew that the I should be long I, right? If there's no E there, then the I is a
Short I.
short sound. Good job.